I'd like everyone here to imagine themselves as being 10 years old again. But imagine yourself in a hospital room, in a hospital bed, with absolutely no hair on your head, and you feel nauseous and tired, and more than anything else, you just want to be healthy so you can go outside and play with your friends again. More than anything else, you just want to be normal. This is the reality that many children face every day. Today, I'm going to talk to you about childhood cancer and some of the ways that we, as ordinary people, can help. And childhood cancer is actually a very personal subject to me. I've talked to you all a bit in the past about my arthritis and about the IV treatments that I get. Well, when I was younger, the only place near me where I could get those treatments was a pediatric cancer center. And my time there was both heartbreaking, but also still inspiring. And it was heartbreaking because I would overhear parents talking about their kids' brain tumors. And I would make friends with other kids there, but I would always wonder if I was ever going to see them again, or if their cancer was finally going to win the battle. But it was inspiring because those kids, still to this day, are the bravest people that I've ever met. Because despite their illness, they're still kids. They still like to laugh and smile, and they don't let their cancer stop them from thinking about what they want to be when they grow up, even though some of them won't ever get the chance to. According to the American Childhood Cancer Organization website, last accessed on October 27, 2012, when a child dies of cancer, that's 67 years of life lost. Imagine that, having 67 years of your life stripped away from you, never getting to grow up, have a family, have a career. It's tragic. And as cliche as it sounds, children are our future, and it's our responsibility to protect them and to protect our future. So today, I'm going to be showing you the problems, causes, and solutions of childhood cancer. So let's start off with first looking at what the problem is. According to a study done by the National Cancer Institute in October 2011, cancer is the leading cause of death by disease for children in the United States. So cancer is going to kill more kids than any other disease in existence. And according to a study done this year, 2012, by the American Cancer Society, 12,000 children in the U.S. are going to be diagnosed with cancer just within this year. And 1,300 kids are going to die from it. And you may think that 1,300 in the grand scheme of things isn't a very big number. But if it was your child, then that 1,300 might just seem like one number too many. And when you add it all together, that's 87,000 years of life that won't get a chance to be lived. And no parent should ever have to go through burying their own child. So now that we know what the problem with childhood cancer is, we're going to be looking at some of the causes of it. And one of the main causes is the lack of research. Well, you may think, well, doesn't cancer get researched all the time? Well, adult cancer gets some research, pediatric cancer gets hardly any. According to an interview with Deborah Kent, who is a pediatric nurse practitioner at a Cancer Survivor Center, on November 2, 2012, she stated that adult cancer and childhood cancer requires their own separate research. And that's because adult bodies are different than kids' bodies. A medication that may be safe for an adult to take may not necessarily be safe for a kid to take. And just like I said, adult cancer gets much more research than childhood cancer does. The second cause I'd like to talk to you about is the poor economy. Not all families have medical insurance, and even if they do, cancer treatments are expensive. They're really expensive, and that insurance may not necessarily cover the full cost of treatments. So if a parent can't afford to pay for their child's cancer treatments, what are they supposed to do? Which brings me to my third point, the solutions. So now I'd like to talk to you about St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. And St. Jude is one of the world's leading pediatric cancer research centers. And according to the St. Jude website, last accessed on October 23, 2012, their main goal is to find cures for childhood cancer through research and treatments. And no child is ever denied treatment because their family can't afford to pay. So one of the main ways that we as ordinary people can help the cause of childhood cancer is by donating to St. Jude. Because according to a St. Jude expense report for the year 2010, 2/3 of their money went to research and patient care. So you know you can trust St. Jude to put your money to good use. But what if you don't have the money to donate right now? Well, that's okay, because there are lots of ways you can start collecting the money. And one way is a change jar. You can collect all your money in a change, and you can collect all your change in a jar for a year, and then take that to a Coinstar machine or something similar, and send that money into St. Jude. Another way can be to go around town and ask local businesses if they'd be willing to put a collection jar in their establishment, thereby giving others a chance to get involved in curing childhood cancer as well. So today we've looked at the problems, causes, and solutions of childhood cancer. And remember, by donating to St. Jude, you're helping to improve and save lives. You're helping to save our future.